actually think we're going straight to the stadium. We got some things that we need to do. We got to buy some time to get our luggage and everything going. And then we're just really trying to keep them busy all day and keep them up. We have a walkthrough and some other things, but trying to keep them busy and up all day to try to get adjusted to the sleep pattern as quick as we can.
When you mentioned the walkthrough, how closely can you make that to a regular game week without it being a full-scale practice that you just got in?
Yeah, well, today typically Tuesdays and Wednesdays are work days for us from a practice perspective, so we would get after it pretty good typically. Full equipment on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We're not going to be able to do that here, but we'll basically use the same practice schedule, but we'll do walkthrough tempos at each one of them.
Jay, you talked about being kind of a nervous wreck yesterday on game weeks. Does traveling and all this sort of amplify like that, or?
What I meant by that is more just about our preparation.
Right, but there's so many different variables.
There's no doubt. And what we try to do for the players and for the staff really is we try to keep the routine as consistent as we possibly can. And obviously flying to a different country makes it difficult to do that. But that's why we sent a group over here this summer to scout everything out so we could try to keep the routine as consistent as possible. I think it's also probably helpful that this is our first game and they don't necessarily know what the routine is yet. So there's some benefits to that.
Coach, what was it like on the plane? Was it quiet? Loud?
Yeah.
Anybody?
No, it was a massive plane. I think we had over 300 people travel. The people were unbelievable. So it went as well as I think it could be. Most guys were able to knock out. We had a couple players that said they just couldn't sleep on planes, so we'll have to deal with that. But for the most part, I think it went pretty well.
You talked about practice tonight, lack of sleep. Do you expect a sort of zombie effect to some degree?
No, we'll have the best practice we've ever had today.
James, to this point, are you pleased and satisfied with the preparations for the first game?
I am. I think we've done a lot of work ahead of time, this summer, which has been helpful. I think having the staff intact for the most part for the last 4 years has been really helpful because we know how we like to do things. The Penn State administration has been great in getting us to transition to the Penn State way of doing things, and the community's been awesome. So getting off the plane today and seeing a bunch of people out here and the We Are chants and how many people are here from State College and things like that is really pretty cool.
James, how would you describe your first training camp? It's concluded. Now you're 3 days away from your first game. Did you get everything done you needed to get done, or do you feel like you're on schedule this close to the opener?
Yeah, I think so. It's a little bit unique because of the situation we're in. I don't know if there's too many people that have been in our situation before that you can call and run things by. But we were able to do a similar style training camp that we're used to doing. We had to modify it a little bit based on numbers and depth.
Will your Thursday or Friday be any different with today being closer to a walkthrough? Will you do anything differently on Thursday and Friday to kind of ramp it up?
Our Thursday will go back to our normal Thursday type practice. Today will be we'll walkthrough tempo with the exact same schedule, practice plan, but it'll be walkthrough tempos. And then tomorrow we'll try to get some speed work to get our timing down. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Enjoy Ireland.
You too.
Well, we're not going to be able to, but you guys do it. Go enjoy it.
We're not working.
Plenty of time.